I turned 33 today, and I wanted to share my ritual that I do every birthday, which is pull out my journal and I write a letter to my next year self. So this year I will say, "Dear 34-year-old self." And I write it as if I'm writing to future me. I mean, I literally am. And ask myself, how I worked through certain problems, if I was dealing with something, or how things worked out, if there's maybe somebody I was talking to, and a list of things that I hope to accomplish, and in places that I hope I go or want to be at in my life by the next year. And reading it's always fun looking back, being like, oh yeah, I was really stressed out about that, and then everything just kind of worked out, which it always does in life. And doing this over the past 10 years, I've realized that life moves extremely fast, and being in my 30s now is not as scary or daunting as I thought it would be from when I was in my 20s. I feel like in my early 20s especially, I thought once you turn 30, then you have to settle down, buy a house in the suburbs, have 1.8 children, and just be in some corporate soul-sucking job till the end of your life. And I feel like for that reason, a lot of my 20s, I pushed myself really hard to do all the things that I really want to do, try to go on as many trips as I can, move to different cities, just try to pack as much as I can into the 10 years of life before the 30s happen. But now that I'm here, I feel as if I'm the same as when I was 25. Even now, I'm just thinking and planning and working towards my next adventure or my next move. And I guess for some reason, I thought that once you reach this stage in life, you weren't able to go backpacking or go on crazy adventures. But I mean, I literally just spent a month backpacking Malaysia and Taiwan. Videos for that coming soon. Part of what I wanted to say is that I'm so grateful for the point that I'm at in my 30s, and it's not anywhere where I thought I would be. I think if you asked my high school self where I'd be in my 30s, I would say something more financially successful and a homeowner and not have roommates. But I mean, it's New York City. Like, everybody has roommates here. You literally have to. And I've realized that when you're younger and you're doing more of these adventurous things, older people will always say, well, do it while you're young. Life's gonna happen. And I think that's what drove this daunting feeling that I needed to do everything I possibly could in such a short amount of time, because I thought that there was some time limit for life, that once you hit the next level, then you weren't allowed to do certain things. But now that I'm at the next level, I'm like, there's no ref. There's nobody saying you can't get on that plane and leave the country and you just go. I could go on a long, deep hippie rant about how it's American capitalism trying to force us into jobs and be part of this machine system. I feel like I need to grow my hair out again before I do that. But that's the thing. It's like, life is not as serious as the world makes it out to be. I mean, you can always just do whatever the hell you want, whenever the hell you want. And I think the best description of being in your 30s is it's just like being in your 20s, but you just stop giving a shit. You stop caring what people on Instagram and TikTok and your peers around you think about what you're doing with your life, and you just do what you want to do with your life. Getting further into this third decade of life, I've learned that there is no roadmap, there's no timeline, there's no time limits of when you need to accomplish things or certain places you need to be at. If you're happy in life doing what you're doing, then you're exactly where you're supposed to be. That being said, entering this 33rd trip around the sun, I couldn't be more grateful to where I'm at and the people that I live with and where this life is going. I never imagined that I would be living here. It's been a dream of mine for so long. I never imagined I would have gone on the trips that I've gone on. And if there's anything that I've learned in 33 years, is that you can't plan life. You can't plan anything. I mean, I didn't plan on moving to Hawaii, but then COVID happened and I found an opportunity there. I didn't plan on buying a Volkswagen van, but then I got hit by a car on my Vespa and one just happened to pop up with the right price. I didn't plan on moving to New York, but I've always wanted to, and then I got a new job that assigned me here. So I'm not really planning anything for this next year, but I am so excited to see what's going to happen.